Let's stop the real quick touch. Double check the steering wheel. Roll.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
Too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time. Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
This isn't just
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Fearless Broadcasting. My name's Pat Wilkinson, up in the booth. We are with the United States Online Racing Association here at Atlanta's Echo Park Speedway in its modern configuration. God. Joining me up in the booth tonight is race control and owner of the USORA, Chris Lindsay. Been a while. Good to be back here with the USORA once again.
Absolutely.
Watching the end of practice here at the moment on board with the 54 of Frank Skimmerhorn. He is up to second fastest car on track, just behind the 87 of Chris Horton, just ahead of him. Colin Cole in third, Marquine Brewer in fourth. A couple new names up towards the front of the field. Might start seeing some more super speedway guys get the limelight tonight. Be a good change of pace from our repeat winners. Of course, Atlanta Motor Speedway / Echo Park, whatever they call it these days. It's always going to be Atlanta Motor Speedway for old heads like me.
Right.
In its modern configuration, being a super speedway setup, we have a white line rule tonight in effect, or a red line rule in effect for tonight. No passing below the red line as we end practice, get ready for qualifying here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. For qualifying, though, cars will be allowed to run all the way down to the grass for the qualifying runs. However, they will not be allowed to force other cars down below the red line during the race, and there is no passing below the red line in the race either. Jumping over to William Graham in the number 3 Hoonigan Mustang. Under the lights here at Atlanta Motor Speedway in the number 3. Just coming off pit exit now. Trying to get that baby wound up into turn 3. Start picking up some speed, running that high line. Through turns 3 and 4, getting ready to start his qualifying run. Staying high, choosing not to run down through the bottom of the racetrack. First lap Off he goes. 3 already up into the wall on the entrance, into turn 1. Running a midline through turns 1 and 2. Staying high off a 2. Down the backstretch he goes, trying to suck up to that wall. Actually staying in a midline through the backstretch. Holding that same line and a higher line into turns 3 and 4. Not sure if he's trying to use this lap as a more conservative lap. He's going much deeper into the tri-oval this time. Really trying to get some speed and momentum into that race car. All the way down to the bottom of the racetrack he goes into turns 1 and 2. He was using that first lap to warm that car up, get it right where he wanted it. Holding that mid-bottom line through turns 1 and 2. Keeping a lane and 3/4 down the backstretch all the way down to the bottom once again. A little high on the bottom lane. Trying to hold it down through turn 4 he goes. All the way down to the grass. First place at the moment, William Graham, 31.418 at the moment. Brenton Horton in second, Colin Cole in third for the time being. 3 of William Graham trying to do his best Ken Block impression. As Colin Cole in the 77 takes his fastest lap away, he's up to first with a 31.404. Let's jump down to Marquine Brewer. Not yet having set a time. Running the high side into turns 3 and 4 into the number 14 Bang Machine. Trying to run nice and deep into the tri-oval. Marquine Brewer just starting his flying lap now. Staying high through turns 1 and 2. Trying to get that car wound up the same way the 3 of William Graham did. All the way up to the wall in the 14 car. Running all the way down the backstretch against that wall. Still staying high through turns 3 and 4. Not sure if these guys are choosing the high side to just get warmed up or use that momentum off the corners for the start of their flying laps, Marquine Brewer up to 5th at the moment with that first lap. He's running the bottom now, really trying to get that race car going. Sticking in the bottom lane at the moment. Down the backstretch he goes into turn 3. Staying right there on the white and red line. On the bottom of the racetrack, off of turn 4 he goes, cutting it all the way down, almost mowing the lawn there. Let's see if that works out for him. 14 of Marquine Brewer up to the lead, 31.35, I believe that is. .4, excuse me. Fastest car on track at the moment. Let's jump down to Dylan Ost in the number 99. In the Shure number 99. All the way down to the grass. Clipping the grass with that right side of the race car. Left side of the race car, excuse me. He's just taking the fastest lap away. 31.371.
The kid is so good.
We're starting to see some of these super speedway guys take the shine away from likes of Waylon and Hunter Burcham. Not sure if Hunter's in here tonight. I don't see him yet. There he is. Waylon down in 9th at the moment. Let's see if he improves. Nathan Emerson also down in 10th. Another high place finisher. Nathan Emerson only moves up 1 position. He's only up to 9th at the moment. And he's having some radio issues through turns 1 and 2 as he comes to the end of his qualifying run. He's only 9th fastest on the racetrack. 21 of Waylon Burcham also with the same problem. He's only good enough for 10th at the moment. We still have better part of, I believe that is 8 cars yet to qualify. 9 cars, maybe. Let's see what Kyle Reynolds is up to in the number 20. Big field out here tonight at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Think the prospect of a little bit of super speedway racing brought out a couple extra folks, so that's always a good time. We're going to have, I believe, 18 drivers on the racetrack tonight. excluding me and Chris Lindsay, of course. 20 of Kyle Reynolds. And again, Kyle, I do not know why your name does not like being in iRacing Live Timing. I really don't know why I can't change that. Going all the way down to the grass. Way down to the bottom. Let's see if that sets. No, it doesn't. He's only fastest enough for 11th place. Kyle Reynolds, more than a half second off the pace on his first lap. He's starting to really wind that car up, though. Now, though, down the backstretch off of 2 into 3 he goes, holding that bottom line. Everybody using that first lap as just a warm-up lap, really. Get these cars up to speed. All the way down to the grass once again, holding it all the way down there. Will he set a fast time? He only moves up to 7th. Uncharacteristic for a lot of these really fast drivers out there. Hunter Burcham and David Justin starting to set their qualifying times. 22 Ducks Unlimited of Hunter Burcham. Just starting his first flying lap now. Let's see what he can do. Or at least his first hot lap now, as he's all the way down on the bottom of the racetrack here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, really trying to get that Mustang up through the field. Still surprising that a lot of these guys are not as fast as we've seen them in the past. Not sure if it's Atlanta tonight, not sure if it's a super speedway. I don't know. Hunter Burcham up to 4th with an absolute banger lap. He comes to a close of his qualifying run. At the moment, only fast enough for 4th, David Justin. Let's see if we can catch him. He's up to 2nd. David Justin in the 11 Peace Energy Toyota up to 2nd place. I believe he's still got one more lap. No, he doesn't. David Justin in the 11 up to 2nd place. What a run from him in qualifying. James Jones, Nicholas Deal, Jeff Herrick, Chris Horton, and David Karen not yet setting a time. Don't know how long we have left in qualifying.
1 minute.
Not sure if these guys are going to even qualify in time, because they got... That'd be hard pressed to get around both times. Another unique characteristic of the modern Atlanta Motor Speedway is pit road entry starts basically just before the entry of turn 3 on the apron. That is going to be where a lot of guys lose a lot of time because the entry isn't on the banking. It is on the complete flat throughout the bottom of turns 3 and 4, making it really difficult to enter pit road safely without catching a black flag for it, or, even worse, speeding into pit road or spinning out trying to get down there. $13 out of our 19, 18, I think. I'm trying to do math. 18. That's the number. Excluding myself, because I'm not out there. So, forgive me, my voice is a little weak today. Seasonal allergies have been kicking my butt.
Oh, it's everybody. That's everybody.
Spring has been trying to spring for like 3 weeks now, and it's been miserable.
Yes.
Because it's been like, ooh, 75, not a cloud in the sky. 2 nights ago, full on gale and rain and trees down everywhere. whole 9 yards. It's like, just, it's almost April. April 1st is 2 weeks, 1 week, week and a half away, something like that.
Yep.
And it's like, how do we not have any form of green on any tree that is supposed to have green by now?
I agree.
New England, man. What can I tell you?
Well, I'm here in New York, and nothing is green. Nothing is even starting to show signs of being green.
Well, folks, we have our starting order. Dylan Ost in the number 99 up the front. David Justin not having yet spawned in the 11, directly beside him. Markeen Brewer in third in the number 3 Hoonigan Mustang. Oh, wait, what? Who's the 3? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong numbers. My bad. Markeen Brewer in the number 14 Bang Camaro. Colin Cole in the number 77 Chevrolet Camaro. Hunter Burcham in the number 22 Ducks Unlimited Ford Mustang. William Graham in the number 3 Hoonigan Ford Mustang. That's the guy I was looking at and reading the wrong number. 18 of Brenton Horton down in 7th. Frank Skimmerhorn in the 54 just alongside him in 8th. Kyle Reynolds in the number 20 down in 10th place. Nathan Emerson. Oh, everybody moved away on me here. Parker Standrett, I believe, is in 9th. Nathan Emerson, 1 row back. Yeah, everybody moved on me before I was able to get it done. Well, so much for that.
I see that.
And the rest of the field is the rest of the field, I guess, because everybody moved away on me. And it's like, well, you moved away on me too quick. I couldn't get through my intros. Dang it. Aiden Law in the 17 Arby's machine just beside him. Nathan Emerson in the number 1. Waylon Burcham still running the quick lane number 21. I do like the throwback paint jobs that he's been running as of late. I do like the old Woods Brother colors. The white and red Ford Mustangs that are out there tonight. That is a beautiful race car, admittedly. And we got someone in the Hooters. That is the number 10 of David Caron. And the other 4 we'll get to in a minute. Pace car is off, getting ready to go green flag for the first stage of 30 laps here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Green flag is out. Nobody went on the start there. 99, the 11, 14, and 77 all the way catastrophically slow. Everybody getting piled up right behind them. Huge bit of action already. Top 5 on both lanes. All bumper to bumper through turn 1. I'm not sure if we just had a wreck back there. I thought I saw some smoke. Might have been someone banging off the top of turn 2. Everybody seems to be away clean, though, at the moment. A couple cars falling back. David P. Caron down to 18th position at the moment. 99 of Dylan Ost still in the lead, though. 14, 22, 18, and the 20 behind him as he slides up high to go work with his teammate in the 11 of David Justin. 77, 3, and 54 behind him. Markeen Brewer up the lead of the race at the moment in the number 14 Bang Chevrolet Camaro. Off of turn 4 back into the tri-oval. Everybody having to remember that there's the red line rule now. No passing or racing below the red line in the racing format. It was allowed in qualifying. 11 trying to go 3 wide for a moment there on the 99. Risky business between teammates. Not sure if that's the strategy you want to be going for this early in the race. 22 and the 14 starting to break away from the 18 and the 20 behind them. 3 and 4 they go once again. The hardest part about these racetracks, especially the quad oval configuration, even though this is technically a super speedway now, it is still a quad oval at heart, is remembering the double apex at the start-finish straight, or the tri-oval, as it is more or less now than it was before, a quad oval.
Yes, I agree.
it's still something you have to really watch out for. If you slide up or if you just plain right forget, because God knows I've done that enough times, and I've beat the hell out of the right side of my race cars off the middle and the entry of the quad ovals, because it's like you get into a rhythm. Most tracks are either perfect ovals or elliptical if you're at, I believe it's Darlington. And then you have the quad ovals and the tri-ovals, which are just different enough to really kind of throw you off from time to time. But Daytona and Talladega have the room to work with, so you know at least you have space to make a move happen and recover from it before you just completely pummel the outside wall. These quad ovals are the polar opposite, in my opinion. You screw up and you forget, you are going to wreck not only yourself, there's a good chance you're going to come straight back across and Kevin LePage the entire field from the outside of the racetrack. 22 really getting frisky with that red line down on the bottom. Just past the start-finish line, trying to keep up with that 14. He's all the way down on the apron and back on once again. He's really playing devil's advocate with that red line rule. Not making a move yet, but he's definitely looking up inside of the racetrack. Most of the field starting to go single file now. Kyle Reynolds with a huge head of steam here. He's up to third, 99 of Dylan Ast and David Justin in the 11 just behind him. Couple of good cars out here. Parker Stanrett in the 79 SpongeBob Toyota. He's running pretty good out here at the moment too. He's in the top 10. Nathan Emerson starting to pick up some pace. He's up to 7th at the moment. Waylon Burcham, he's in 9th in the number 21. A lot of guys we haven't heard a lot about in previous weeks starting to really put on a good show out here tonight under the lights here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 99 and the 11 running the high side, hoping somebody's going to go with them. Off of turn 2, side by side with the 17. 99 abandoning the 11 on the high side down the backstretch. Sliding in behind the 20 and the 17. 17 looking to go outside with this 11 for just a moment there. 79 looking to do the same. 99 way down below the red line there for just a moment. Not sure if he made a pass. We will have race control go and take a look at that at some point here. Of course, we're trying to ensure fair play out here at Atlanta Motor Speedway tonight. Let's start jumping back a little bit further. Let's go down to Frank Skimmerhorn in the number 54. He is currently in 13th. Nicholas Deal in the 26, one of the fastest cars in the league, just behind him. 26 with a huge head of steam into turn 1. Not sure where these guys are getting so much speed from out there tonight. They're just getting these huge runs off the corners and into turn 1 especially. 26 of Nicholas Deal starting to fall back though. Not sure if he's got a problem out there. Something just doesn't feel right, or if he can't get that car to draft as nicely as everybody else. He falls back the entire length of the backstretch, and then just gets this huge run through the start-finish straight into turn 1, and that's just where it kind of seems to die out. He's starting to get back up to the bumper of the 54 again, but he's starting to lose some time a little bit. It's not a lot, but it's enough to be concerned about. Through turns 3 and 4, trying to hold up behind the 54 just ahead of him, the 3 Hoonigan machine of William Graham, having fallen back a lot since the start. He's down 6 positions. 77 of Colin Cole back there with him. Frank Skimmerhorn really trying to hold off the 77 now and the 26. Let's jump back a little bit further. Chris Horton is just entering turn 3 now in the number 87 Hooters machine. Just under halfway through the stage completed. Chris Horton, Jeff Herrick, James Jones, and David Caron down in this little pack of 4 at the rear of the field. Not sure what happened to these 4 guys. Waylon Burcham falling a good bit down here. Not sure what happened to him. Oh, Waylon's spun out on the apron on the backstretch. Caution comes out. Huge hit for Waylon Burcham. Let's take a look at what happened here. Lost it off of turn 2, tried getting it straightened back out, came straight back across. Cut the nose off the 26 there. Don't think he hit anybody, but spun it out trying to recover just off of turn 2 and halfway down the backstretch. Huge nose damage for the number 21 of Waylon Burcham. Not the way he wanted to start his night out here at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Oh, definitely not.
Plenty of guys. Go ahead.
I would say with the new surface on this track, I can't imagine how easy it is. I can't imagine that it'd be very easy to get used to the tire wear just yet with it being a new surface.
Yes, these repaved surfaces, I can agree, are a lot slicker, in my opinion, than the old surface. Then again, with the broadcast last night with the Wild West Racing League Gen 4 cars, we were here in the 2008 configuration, and I tell you, I could barely hold those cars remotely straight. If you go back and watch last night's broadcast, I can tell you, we had some fun watching the cars drift completely sideways off of turn 2 for the majority of the night. Marquine Brewer still up in the lead at the moment. Hunter Burcham up to second. Kyle Reynolds in third. David Justin in fourth. Dylan Austin fifth. Aiden Law in sixth. Nathan Emerson in seventh. Frank Skimmerhorn in eighth. Brenton Horton in ninth. And Colin Cole in 10th. This is the United States Online Racing Association, brought to you by Fearless Broadcasting. Stay fast and stay fearless. Fearless Broadcasting brought to you in part by the Fearless Racing Network, Fearless Setup Shops, Puffy's Swag Shop, Goose's Rattlecan Shop, Rock Bottom Racing, and our friends over at Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15, FEARLESS15 at checkout for 15% off your orders. Not sure if Pace Car's lights will be off this time. I think they might. They are. I was about to say, I'm not sure if we have enough time to run our ad, but that's fine. We'll do it next caution. We'll do it at the stage. See, Chris, what I tell you, I'm not perfect at this broadcasting stuff either.
I was just going to say, I was going to get, see if we can get Waylon in there to see what happened, but I think we're going to go back to racing here shortly.
Well, we have enough time for a little interview if we want to pull him up. Let's see if we can get him.
Yeah, see if we can get him in here.
Waylon Burcham, this is Pat Wilkinson up in the booth with Chris Lindsay. Do you got us?
What's up, Pat? How you doing, buddy?
Waylon, talk us through what kind of happened there. It looked like you spun him up off of turn 2 and hit the inside wall. Talk us through it. What kind of happened?
Well, I'm not really sure. I'm just kind of questioning. I don't know. I don't know if I came up to him or he came up to me, but he 79 was just taking every run he could get. Was just trying to give and take a little bit. But like I said, I don't know if I came up into him or we met in the middle or what happened there. So
we appreciate your time. We'll let you focus on the restart as the pace car dives off. Thank you. Really quick.
Hey, thank you, buddy.
Pace car's lights are off. Marquine Brewer with the restart control. We are green flag once again here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 14 away clean. 22 blocking the insides. 20 and the 99. Not as great a restart. Once again, that 20 and the 99 do not seem to have great restart power here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. One of Nathan Emerson, he's really making up a lot of time there from a admittedly poor qualifying. He's up to 5th at the moment, making up 7 positions off the start. Everybody's starting to get real frisky here. 12 laps to go in the stage. Hunter Burcham up to the lead of the race with Kyle Reynolds just behind him. 99 of Dylan Ost running on the high side with him. 20 and 22 going down to the bottom. 99 chopping the nose of the 14 off. Almost. Down the backstretch they go. 18 and a 1 falling in line behind them. Mostly single file action off of turn 4 here. Through the start-finish straight, Hunter Burcham leading the way at the moment. 14 of Marquine Brewer looking to go on the high side. Nobody really wanting to go with them at the moment. Seeing some 2x2 action further in the back. 14 losing that speed without a draft to work with. Into turns 3 and 4. Sparks really flying here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 22 still running right down the bottom of that red line there. Still abiding by the rules. He hasn't gone underneath it to make a pass, but he's definitely enjoying riding right on it at the moment. 20 of Kyle Reynolds really trying to push him all the way down the backstretch, trying to break away from his main pack. 99 and the 1 starting to work together a little bit, try to catch up. 1 going a little bit high. 99 staying down to the bottom. 20 almost fully off the racing surface there. Again, we discussed this before. You can use the bottom of the racetrack below the white and red line for qualifying, but for racing purposes, we are not allowing it. But he's starting to settle down once again. David Picaron, he's 7 seconds, almost 8 seconds behind. At the moment, he's in a world by himself. Not sure what happened to the 10, if he just had a terrible start on that last restart. But he is really not making a lot of time or speed out here in the number 10 Ford Mustang Valvoline Texaco machine. Plenty of time left here as we come to 7 to go in the stage this time by. Let's jump a little bit further up to James Jones in the 76. I believe that is the Reaper setup machine, I believe. Can't make it out. The color's too dark.
It is. He's Reaper Studios is a sponsor of USORA.
Oh.
They do great custom paints.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I might need that for next time. 3 wide just ahead of him. 77, the 3, and the 17 through the start-finish straight. Sorry to cut you off there.
You're
but
good.
yes, we'd be honored here at Fearless Broadcasting to put their logo up on the broadcast if we get one for next time. For Monday? Monday we're back with you guys?
Monday.
Okay.
Monday.
Everybody in the back of this pack here really getting frisky. 26 of Nicholas Deal having a surprisingly slow night out here tonight. He has not made a lot of headway at all. He's in 16th place, having started in 15th, just moving up now. 26 of Nicholas Deal. Not sure if this track is his cup of tea, but definitely really struggling out here in the super speedway configuration of these cars. It's really kind of weird to me how some of these guys can be so fast and so consistent on these intermediate and half miles style tracks, and then we come to a nice big racetrack where you can really work out some stuff, really put these cars through their paces, and you see guys just really slow. It always kind of amazes me.
Yeah, it is. And you know, kudos on these guys to be able to go from those road courses to those short tracks to the intermediate tracks to these super speedways. Kudos on these guys to be able to...
Whoa, we got trouble. Waylon Burcham again, wrecking through turn 2. Sorry to cut you off there, Chris. Caution is out. Waylon Burcham gets spun through turns 1 and 2. Sorry about that. Wasn't trying to cut you off.
No, you're good.
Huge crash through turn 1. 79 gave him the of a lifetime and collected 5 or 6 really good cars there. 21, 18, 14, 54, 87, and I believe the 76 might have gotten involved. Yes, he did. Not sure if William Graham got involved. No, he didn't. 76, or the 79, excuse me. Where is he? Parker Standrat really punted the number 21 there through turns 1 and 2. Really not the way Waylon wanted this night to go. All these damaged race cars struggling to get back down around towards pit road. Waylon missing pit road. As we start to see some early takers for pitting here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Waylon will be in control of the race when we come back after a word from our sponsor, Premier Racing Setups.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one. Premier Racing.
We're back once again with the United States Online Racing Association here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Second caution of the night, just before the end of stage number 1 here. Both incidents involving Waylon Burcham, as he misses the entry of pit road once again, might get the black flag for an unsafe pit entry. Again, the unique setup of Atlanta Motor Speedway being incredibly frustrating, as I've figured out more than once, because it's like, why don't you just let us dive off like at every other racetrack? It'd be so much nicer. Well, Chris, what are some of your opinions on how the racing's been going so far tonight?
So far, I am impressed. You know, even the professionals have accidents. Even the professionals spin out. Even the professionals hit the wall. You know, these guys are, what, 2 cautions in 31 laps. I'm impressed. And the racing, I can't get over it. Like I've been fixed to this screen all night because watching these guys go back and forth. They're not, you know, they're not hitting each other. They're not aggressive. They're racing for positions and they're moving up. Look at the one on Nate Emerson. Look at the 22 of Hunter Burcham. They're all moving up, and they're keeping. Well, Hunter is what, down 2 spots.
Yep.
Down 1.
Started in. Yeah, Hunter's up 2 spots. He started in 6th or 5th.
So, yeah.
He's up to 3rd. 79
So
of
these
Parker
guys...
Standret. I got to be honest, he might have a target on his back from that 21. I mean, I'm not saying that intentional wrecking's going to happen, but I'm just saying that is the second time tonight we've seen the 79 and the 21 come together. Pace car is off and down pit road through the restart zone. 77 really stacking up that 22 behind him. Green flag is out here once again at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Start of stage number 2. 30 more laps of the second stage. 30, 30, and 70 to run out the end of the race. 130 laps here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. everyone away pretty good once again. 77, 22, 99, and the 79. Top four running pretty well together. The 49 of Jeff Herrick up in the mix. He's one of the most improved cars on track. He's up 12 spots from the start. Really good start out there for a lot of these guys. We start settling in once again. Nicholas Deal making up some good time too. He's finally up into the top of the pack here. Up in 6th place, having made up 9 positions. '77 down below the racing line, 22 going with them. Trying to go for it again. These guys, again, no offense, you got a lot to think about when you're racing these cars out here and you got a whole big pack of cars around you or behind you. Not saying you don't forget, I'm just saying you got to really watch out for where the rules are. Of course, the 77 being the leader, he's allowed to take a little bit of liberty with it. He's not in a position to pass anybody. 22 has to be a little bit more careful with how far below the line he goes. Cannot pass below it. But you guys really got to watch out for how many times you skirt the rules there. Not saying that, you have to be perfect every time. Just saying sometimes it really does matter because there are eyes out there. You do get watched. 77, 22, 99, 79, 49, 26, 20, 76, 1, and the 11 are your top 10. Marquine Brewer down pit road. Not sure what happened there, but he's down pit road, down 18th position. May have missed his pit earlier while we were under caution. I thought I saw him down pit road, though. For the most part, everybody's single file here. Waylon Bertram, 23 seconds behind the leader at the moment, looking to go a lap down at this point in the coming laps here. Really struggling with that 21 car. A lot of damage to it after a couple good shots from the 79. Again, I have to say, in my opinion, the 79 SpongeBob machine of Parker Stanbrett. Again, not saying or encouraging intentional wrecking, because that is no way to race in any form of series. Official, posted, broadcasted especially, is not the way you want to be playing these games. But I will say that 79 better watch his ass, because he might get wrecked here in the coming laps from that 21 after 2 good shunts off of turn 2, effectively the same way twice. Chris, your thoughts?
I think that aggression sometimes gets paid with aggression. I didn't see it. I'm watching for race control. I'm watching other cars at the moment, so I didn't get to see that one. However, aggression usually gets paid with aggression.
Couldn't have worded it better myself as we're coming up to the 21 now through turns 1 and 2. He's staying up high and playing nice as the rest of the field comes on by. 21 all the way up against the wall. 26 gets slid down to the bottom of the racetrack. 79 on the high side as well. 79 right up against the wall. Not sure if he's trying to help the 21 of Waylon Bertram get back up into the mix, or at least stay with the pack here so he doesn't go too far down on the lap. 77, 22, and the 99 breaking away a little bit from the 49 now behind him. 26 of Nicholas Deal. These guys are starting to struggle off a turn 2 exit. These guys are getting real loose. 22 and the 77. 22 really pushing the absolute snot out of the 77 car just ahead of him. Really trying to watch. 77 way below the white line there. And again, not sure what the deal was there, but that was a little bit more than just skirting the line and the rules. 22 of Hunter Bertram gets stuck on the outside, though, by himself. No one to help him. 77 and the 99. 49 now working with him. Nicholas Deal right there behind. 76 of James Jones on the high side. Let's jump back a little bit further as we are halfway through the stage once again. Let's jump down to James Jones in the number 76 Reaper Studios machine out here on the racetrack. Sponsor of the United States Online Racing Association, as I just found that out tonight. Hooray! The 10 of David Karen, he's starting to make up some time too. He's made up five places since the start. Excuse me, don't know why that was so hard to get out. Making some moves past the 17 and the 11, starting to get up into the mix with the 76 and the 1. 3 of William Graham, in the number 3 Hoonigan Mustang, starting to get up into the mix as well. 76 stuck on the high side by himself at the moment. 10 with a big slide up. A couple cars behind. Markeen Brewer is officially out of the race. Unfortunate night for him. Not sure why he had to bail, but hopefully he's stayed at least with us live here on the Fearless Broadcasting YouTube channel. We are back tomorrow night. I don't know if there are any other broadcasts tomorrow night, but I do know that we will be back with the Friday night O'Reilly's Racing League starting around 10 o'clock, running till about midnight, and it's going to be 200 to 300 laps at Martinsville, so tune in for that. Saturday night is the double header with me. That is the Wild West Racing League Next Gen Cup Series, followed up by the Dutch's Dirty Dozen. Offhand, I don't know where those guys are running at the moment, but tune in for some of that action. Sunday night, we'll be back with the Premier Truck Series of the Wild West Racing League. And then Monday, we'll be back once again here at USORA with the Cup Series once again. Whoa, 10 into 3, 18 gets spun! 54 gets punted, caution comes straight back out. And we still got trouble up on the racetrack. Somebody got shunted all the way down to the bottom. Who was that? Frank Skimmerhorn. No, it wasn't. Somebody else. Who was that? All right. I get carried away. All right. Let's take a look here.
William Graham.
The 10 is going way down below the white line there. So 10 car of David Karen on your screen. He skirts it. He got loose. Got loose, decided to stay low. 3 kind of came down on him. 10 kind of stayed where he was. But the 3 kind of gets knocked up into the 18 of Brenton Horton. 18 gets spun around. 76 managed to evade it. 87 just destroys the 54 of Frank Skimmerhorn. At least for Waylon Bertram, he'll be able to get his lap back out here. He doesn't choose to, though. He's down pit road. Colin Cole in the 77, still in control of this race. 99 right behind him. Nicholas Deal, up to third. Remember what I was saying earlier about our, repeat quick drivers out here?
Yes.
Seems to me like they've showed up. Ta-da! I found them.
I don't know how they do it, but they do it every week.
Nicholas Deal up to third. David Justin in fourth. Aiden Law in fifth. Another newer name up in a high position. Welcome up to the top 5, Aiden. Hunter Bertram in 6th. Kyle Reynolds in 7th. Nathan Emerson in 8th. David Karen in 9th. William Graham in 10th. James Jones in 11th. Brenton Horton. Huh?
Let's pull in Aiden Law. He's a new driver. This is like his second race. I want to see how he's feeling up in 5th.
Absolutely, let's do so. Aiden Law, this is Pat Wilkinson and Chris Lindsay up in the booth. Do you got us?
I do.
Aiden, it's to my understanding you are one of the newer drivers in the league, so of course, once again, welcome. Hope you've been enjoying it.
Yeah, for sure.
And wanted to ask you how the top 5's feeling for you at the moment as we get ready to go green flag next time by.
Oh, it's fun. It's getting a little sketchy in here. I haven't raced in a while. It's my second race back in probably about a year. So I'm still trying to get back into the swing of things and, just getting a little squirrely out here and, a little bit of wrecking, but it's a lot of fun. So it's going good.
I also see that you're a rookie license out here. So is this a new account or is this a old account that you just stopped playing?
This is an old account. I just stopped playing, so I'm good friends with Nathan, Waylon, and Hunter and all them, so they got me back into it, and yeah, so we're here racing again, so.
All right. Well, we'll let you focus on the restart unless Chris has anything he has to say.
I do not. Good luck, man. I'm glad to see you're up here. I'll be talking to you later.
All right, appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Yep. Aiden Law in the number 17 of Haystack Racing. Teammates with Hunter's... who's that? Hunter Burcham. I got too many people.
Hunter Burcham?
Hunter Burcham, Kyle Reynolds, Nathan Emerson, and Waylon Burcham. I thought Hunter from a different league, the Wild West League last night. We have a Hunter Senior in that one. It's like, Hunter Senior. Wait, no, it's not. I got too many names. What happens when you give an autistic man too many things? Confusion, delay. Alt F4, delete system 32, help, SOS, mayday.
Control Alt Delete, Control Alt Delete.
It's like back in the day when they used to just go bang on the top of the computers. That'll make it work. Pace car is off. Green flag is out. 77 and the 99 with good starts. Colin Cole with Nicholas Deal right behind him. Dylan Ost on the outside, falling back behind the 26. Got to choose pretty quick here if he wants to slide up in front of his teammate, the 11 of David Justin. He does. 17 of Aiden Law right there with him. Top 5 breaking away pretty clean there. Not sure if that was the strategy the 99 wanted, but everybody away clean at the moment. Sorry about that, Chris. Were you going to say something?
No, you're good.
I do that. I do that all the time, and it's like, oh, I feel bad. Sparks flying everywhere throughout the turns here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, just showing you how hard these guys are running these race cars. 20 with a big wiggle off of turn 2 with the 10 right behind them. Cars scraping the bottom of the racetrack here. A lot of guys looking to make some magic happen. 26 of Nicholas Deal skirting the white line as well, but not going below it. He's starting to play a little bit nicer than we've seen Hunter and a few other guys out there so far tonight. But I said the magic word. I said Beetlejuice or something, because here comes the 26 of Nicholas Deal. He is out here with a vengeance now, having made up 13 positions since the start of this race. 7 laps to go at the line here for stage number 2. 17, 22, and the 1. One other car looking up the high side, the 20 and the 10. Kyle Reynolds and David Karen. I had to look that up again. 99 and the 11 looking up the outside as well. High side starting to form up a little bit. 99 and the 26 side drafting off of turn 4. 77 giving a toe to both of them. 11 with a huge run. Gonna punt the 99 a little bit here into turn 1. 17, 22, 1, and the 20 just behind them. 76, 18, and the 49, I believe that is, on the bottom. 17 with a big wiggle. Another big wiggle. Up towards the wall. Managed to recover it. Hunter's got to be a little more gentle on the push. Not sure if that's what caused it, but sure what it looked like characteristically. 76 with a big slide off of turn 4, managed to recover it. Looking to go 3 wide there is the 11 on the 99 with the 26 on the bottom. Two fearless teammates trying to work the high side, bumper to bumper. 1 and 2 down towards the backstretch once again. Really trying to make some speed happen in those race cars. They're side by side with the leaders in the 77 and the 26 through turns 3 and 4. 17 trying to get some clean air into the 22. 22 really trying to stick with them though. 1 looking to split the middle. Not doing it though, thankfully. 99 comes straight back down across the 77's nose. Bold move from him. Not sure if he realized how close that was as he gets punted almost out of the way down the backstretch. 99 of Dylan Ost up to the lead once again. Your pole sitter back in the lead of this race here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. This is Fearless Broadcasting. Apologies for that. I had to rest my voice for a second. 99 of Dylan Ost still trying to lead the way here. 87 Hooters Machine getting shoved all over Hell of Creation. 76 with a bold move to the outside, looking to work with the 17, 22, 1, and the 20. Parker Standrett is 17 seconds behind the field now. Not sure what happened to him. Frank Skimmerhorn also a good ways back. He is better part of 8.5 off the leader. Not sure if those guys had a problem. But with 2 to go to the stage, gonna be an interesting fight as the 77 looks up the outside on the 99. 26 looking to go with them. Decide not to do it as they go through 3 and 4. 77 and the 26 trying to get past the 99 of Dylan Ost. Just ahead of him, 11 of David Justin, fellow fearless teammate. Caution is out. Is that the stage or?
Yeah, that's stage.
Oh, that is
60.
stage. I thought we had one more to go. Okay.
Nope.
Dylan Ost wins stage number 2, apparently. Colin Cole in second. Nicholas Deal in third. Okay. That went faster than I thought it would.
That's why you said you had 2 more. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm looking at number 59 right now. No.
I don't do math.
Can't screw this up today.
I haven't done math since high school, and that was, oh God, that was 6 years ago.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about how long it was ago for me.
6 years and 2 weeks ago, we were all sent home on the preface of being back in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Oh.
God, that makes me feel old. COVID was 6 years ago when it started and ruined my entire career.
Was it really?
Yeah. 2 weeks and 6 years ago. It was the first or second week of March. We were all told, oh, hey, this is just some really bad stomach bug that's going around. We'll be back in a few weeks.
Jeez.
We'll figure out Zoom classes and everything else on how to do, COVID proofing, everything. So we actually get to do school and have you all graduate, because that was my senior year. And yeah, I cheated on every test. Not that any of my classes mattered in my last semester, but I cheated on every test.
Nice.
All of my classes were electives. Like, all of my classes. I had an electronics class, I had a cooking class, I had academic support, which was basically just a free period, and then I had, history, which I aced. I was done. I could have graduated early, but I didn't have the credits to do it. I was missing one class, and they were like, right, what class do you want to take for the 2 credits you need to graduate? It's like, well, I'm good at history. I know a lot about World War II.
Right? That's about as far as my history goes, though.
He was just a rookie trooper, and he surely shook with fright. Jacked off his equipment and made sure his pack was tight. No? No blood on the risers? Okay.
No.
The song of the paratroopers. Let's go. Jeff Herrick, first off pit road. He will be in control of the race when we go green flag once again. This is Fearless Broadcasting, brought to you in part by the Fearless Racing Network, Fearless Setup Shop, Puffy's Swag Shop, Goose's Rattlecan Shop, and Rock Bottom Racing. United States Online Racing Association, brought to you in part by the Reapers Paint Shop. Also, Fearless Broadcasting, brought to you in part by Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15 at checkout for 15% off your orders. FEARLESS 15. Let's see if we can get Dylan Ost up in here, having won stage number 2. Dylan Ost, this is Pat Wilkinson and Chris Lindsay up in the booth. You got us.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on winning stage number 2 here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. You and David Justin having just severe cojones out there, managing to get those cars up towards the front, and that very late move to go in front of the 77 there towards the end of the stage. Congratulations on the win of stage number 2.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. I was hoping to bring him along with me, but I knew we were kind of losing momentum, so I was like, I got to take it with about 3 or 4 to go on the stage there. And then I had to hold on to it there because Buddy was up in my rear end there.
The amount of jokes I can make about that, but I'm not going to be able to because I'm live.
Yep. We'll just keep moving on.
Nothing to see here.
No
nothing
homo.
to see.
You're gonna say no
Nothing.
homo. Hashtag no homo on that.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that before we get canceled, I'm getting you out of here. See you later.
Yeah. But just start it up.
Well, that was slightly more PG-13. Pace car down pit road, getting ready to go green flag through the restart zone. Jeff Herrick on control. Green flag is out. 49 with a great jump. 99 in the 77. 26 right with him. 26 holding the high side. 99 blocking off the 77 once again. 18 and the 11 right behind him. 26, 22, 1, and 17 on the high side. 77 looking to go up with him. Through turn 2, everybody's starting to get underway once again. 67 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Final stage. I believe we'll have at least one more green flag pit stop, if my math is correct. Race control going back to work at the moment. 66 to go. Jeff Herrick having led the 3 laps so far after the restart for the stage. Right with the 99 of Dylan Ost right behind him. 77 and 18, 26, 11, 1 in the 22 side by side through turn 4. A lot of fast cars really trying to make up some time here, get some headway on these leaders. Aiden Law in the 17, starting to fall back here. Not sure what happened back there. Everybody's starting to jump around a little bit. Waylon Burcham back on the lead lap. He's down in 16th, ahead of David Caron. Parker Stanrett up in 14th, 2 positions ahead of him. William Graham splitting the difference between the two. Dylan Ost up to the lead once again with the 77 of Colin Cole. 26 of Nicholas Deal and Hunter Burcham, behind him. We got too many names. I'm trying here. Starting to be
You're
like
doing
an
great.
auctioneer.
You're
It's
doing
like,
great.
What? Eh?
I'm so proud of you.
What? I didn't hear what you said, but I'll take your word for it. 99
I said you're doing
under pressure
great.
from this. Go ahead. Go.
You're doing great, and I'm proud of you. With all these names and everything that's been going on, you're doing great.
Thanks, Mom.
Proud of you.
99 and the 77 side by side through turns 3 and 4. 26 and the 49 just below him. 18 in the 22, 11 in the 87. 87 of Chris Horton. Really making up some time in that Hooters Chevrolet. Well. I wound up eating at one of those restaurants once by complete accident. Right when I was about to start college. It's like, well, that was the most embarrassing dinner with my mother ever.
You took your mom to Hooters?
It was around the corner from the college I was going to go to, and neither of us knew what Hooters actually really, was.
Okay.
Oh, we got trouble. 77 gets spun around. What a great way to get off of that topic. Caution comes out. No, I did not take my mother to Hooters. It just kind of happened. We were both hungry, and that was the first restaurant we found.
Okay.
All right, so let's see the look here. 49. This came straight across the top of the backstretch and wiped out the 77. Doesn't look like 77 has any real damage on that car. Colin Cole just at the rear of the field now. 5th caution of the night. Yeah, I don't see anything on that race car in terms of damage. What I'm seeing on the car model, the paint's not even scuffed on it. So a lucky escape for the 77 of Colin Cole, but he is all the way at the tail of the field now. Oh. Okay. I might be having some radio issues here, because I just had the entire field blink out on me.
Well, that's not good.
Am I still live? I think I'm still live. No latency issues. Okay. Woo! I was like, oh no. Fifth caution of the night here at Atlanta Motor Speedway with the United States Online Racing Association. We'll be taking a quick step back for a word from our sponsor, Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15 at checkout for 15% off your order. That's FEARLESS15, FEARLESS 15 at checkout.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one. Premier.
We are back once again with the United States Online Racing Association. Me, Pat Wilkinson, up in the booth, joined by Chris Lindsay, one of the owners and race control for the night here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Tongue twisters here. Pace car going to be turning its lights off this time by 99 of Dylan Ost, leading the way once again. Under pressure now from the second place car of Nicholas Deal. Repeat fast car out on the racetrack. What do you have to say about the race so far, Chris?
So far, these guys are doing great. They're holding their lines, and then they're staying low. They're holding the white line. They're staying low. They're trying to conserve fuel. And they're trying to conserve tires. They're trying to build up to that last few laps of that big, the big passes and things like that. So right now, I'm thinking these guys are probably going to keep running the same line for a few more laps, and then you're going to start seeing some big movement.
Couldn't agree with you more as we trundle through turns 1 and 2, getting ready at the line to go green flag. Pace car's lights are off. Lot of fast guys starting to make up some ground here. Hunter Burcham, Nicholas Deal, Nathan Emerson, Kyle Reynolds. up towards the front, or at least in the midfield here, after a lot of guys did not have a great qualifying, or if they even decided to qualify at all. A lot of guys choosing to run towards the rear of the pack in the early part of this race. Seems to have worked out for a lot of guys, especially the 26 of Nicholas Deal on the outside in the 26 Coca-Cola Chevrolet. Pace car diving down pit road this time. There it goes. With the most unrealistic drift I've ever seen onto pit road. Waiting on the restart. 99 on the point. Green flag is out. Beautiful jump from the 99. 26 and the 22 with equally good starts. 49 and the 18 alongside him. 99 trying to go high. Work with the 26 and the 22 for a moment. Sliding down towards the bottom, trying to run the Dale Earnhardt line. Run the middle of both lines, deciding to stick with the bottom and the 49 and the 18. Teammate of David Justin, in the 11, just behind them. Two fearless teammates trying to work together through two other cars out here at the moment. But look out on the high side. 3 repeat winners here. 3 high-speed drivers. 26 of Nicholas Deal, Hunter Burton in the 22, and Nathan Emerson in the 1 on the high side. Top 3 on the high side. Kyle Reynolds up there with him too in the number 20, another very fast repeat driver. 17 of Aiden Law trying to make a name for himself here in the USORA. 99 and the 49 starting to get a good run though. Back into turn 1, the 11 trying to push the 18 and the 49 up with the 99 at the same time. A lot of magic happening here. 18 slides up wide off of turn 2. Manages to get back in front of the 11. Really trying to make the magic happen. 22 with a big slide off of turn 4. Through the start-finish straight. Couple cars deciding once again to take matters into their own hands over the white line rule. Really trying to just skirt around the rules there, but everybody keeping it clean. 26 beating the doors off the 87 for just a moment there. Not sure if the 87 went up to him or if he went down. Skimmerhorn starting to make a name for himself. He's up to 7th. Really starting to see some action up here. This inside line behind the 99 seems to be the line to go with. 26, 22, 1, and the 20 do not seem to have the same speed as these guys on the bottom do. 49 looking to go outside with the 26. Not sure if he's just trying to get higher off of the turns and through the backstretch to try and clean his nose out, get some fresh air into that 49 Toyota Camry. He's going outside. 99 dives down below the line to evade a little bit. 49 gets back up behind him. Starting to lose some speed here to the high side. 5 cars on the top. Pretty much everybody else working together on the bottom. 99 and the 49 really starting to come to fisticuffs down the backstretch towards turn 3 and through turn 4. Sparks really flying literally and figuratively here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 49 on the 99, 26 and the 22 really starting to put some pressure on each other. 18 and the 11 on the bottom. Really trying to put the fight on for the lead here. 50 laps to go next time by. Cracked my neck. That felt good. Oh. 26 of Nicholas Deal all the way up to the wall there. 22 and the 1 trying to go by him. Not sure if they're going to try and go 3 wide. 22 and the 1 and the 20 all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack. They're completely leaving the 26 out to dry. 49 looking to go the outside with the 99. Doesn't have the momentum to make it work at the moment. He's running high off of turn 4. Really trying to keep the pressure on back in towards turn 1. Trying to see if anybody would go with him. 26 of Nicholas Deal starting to really fall back here. Still trying to get back down to the bottom with his teammates. Not sure if they're going to let it happen, though. 99 going up to the high side, down the backstretch. Cutting off 29 back into turns 3 and 4. 18, 11, 22, 120, 54, 3, 79, and the 26 behind them. Let's jump down a little bit further now. Let's jump to... who haven't we jumped to tonight? Let's jump to Parker. Let's jump down to Kyle Reynolds. We haven't talked about him in a good while. Oh, we got trouble. 18 gets spun. Takes the nose off the one. The caution comes out. Whoa! 18 up into the 21. Wait, was that Waylon again? That might have been Waylon again. Brenton Horton brings out the caution in the number 1876 with a late evade there. Let's jump back and take a look at what happened. This is already when the incident kind of happened. Oh. Okay, so we're up in third. Into turn 3. Not sure if he just got the wind sucked off and by the 11, 20 minutes into evade. 18 comes straight across and KOs the 26. Huge damage for that number 18 race car out there of Brenton Horton, collecting Nicholas Deal and a handful of others as they all start trickling down pit road for the free pit stop. Dylan Ost, Jeff Herrick, David Justin, Frank Skimmerhorn, and William Graham staying out. Hunter Burcham, Kyle Reynolds, Nathan Emerson, Parker Stendrett, Aiden Law, Brenton Horton, James Jones, Nicholas Deal, Waylon Burcham, Colin Cole, David Karen, and Chris Horton all down pit road. Everybody but the top 5 down pit road at the moment. What do you think, Chris? Do we think the top 5 are making the smart move by staying out, or are they making the mistake?
God, that's a hard one because they're trying to extend the tires, they're trying to extend the fuel, which I get, but they're also going to be on old tires and not enough fuel. So maybe in the next upcoming laps or two, they might get lapped up, they might get passed up, and they might be shooting themselves in the foot right now. If you want to know my honest opinion.
I'll agree and disagree a little bit. Sometimes having these slightly more worn-in tires do tend to help in the restarts, because you have tires that are, you have the first few layers of rubber off them. They're already up to temp. I mean, sure, they're more worn than a brand new set of Goodyear Eagles on these NASCAR Cup Series cars, but I will say that despite the overall less grip that these tires are going to have, these are super speedway tires compared to the intermediate and short track style tires, which are a much softer compound overall. These super speedway tires are meant to be rock solid for as long as possible, so you get the longevity out of them, especially here at Atlanta Motor Speedway being the shortest of the super speedways. Realistically, you could go really long on the tire and still have plenty of grip. It is really more of the question of fuel. I do not know offhand when the 99 or the 49 last pitted, but I do think it was the last caution at the stage.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. The tires are supposed to last longer. But remember, this is a newer surface that kind of likes to eat them up. So I don't know as if they know yet how much it's eating them up or how much it's been wearing on them. So that was my viewpoint from it. But I agree with you. They are supposed to be a longevity tire, and with full of fuel, longevity, you can go God knows how long.
Couldn't agree with you more. Pace car diving down towards pit road, getting ready to go green flag. Dylan Ost on the point for the restart. Jeff Herrick alongside. David Justin in the teammate in the 11, just behind him. Green flag is out. He takes off. Great restart from the 99. The 11 trying to catch back up to him. Not sure if the 99 is trying to slow down enough for the 11 to catch up. 49 and the 54 just behind him. The 3 of William Graham back up into the mix for the first time in a little while. He slides up to the top of the racetrack. 49 and the 54 on the high side with the 3 pushing. Nathan Emerson in the 1 on the bottom with Parker and Waylon Bertram just behind them. A lot of good cars out here starting to really make some magic happen. 21 of Waylon Bertram all the way down to the grass. Somebody's off the racetrack down pit road. Aiden Law. Not sure what happened there. Still green flag at the moment. Chris Horton also down pit road in the 87. Not sure what happened to them. Jump back really quick and take a look. Oh, 76 and the 22 kind of gave the 17 a good shove all the way down to pit road. He managed to keep it going. Mowed the lawn perfectly. Managed to get it back up into turn 1. Having lost a lot of speed, though. Jumping back to the race. 99 and the 11, teammates of Fearless Broadcasting. Dylan Ost and David Justin trying to run away from Nathan Emerson and Parker Stanrett. Parker back up to a top 5 position here. First time in a little while for him. He's starting to really come to light once again in that 79 SpongeBob Toyota. Really trying to put the pressure on these Fearless drivers just ahead of him in the 99 and the 11. Nathan Emerson pushing the 11 all the way down the backstretch. He's all over David Justin's bumper. Not sure what David's going to be able to really do to hold these guys off. 99 does not seem to have the same speed as he has had earlier. 11 also with similar issues at the moment, it seems. Having not pitted may have not worked for them. They may be trying to come back through later in the race. Whoa! Kyle Reynolds all the way down to the inside wall. Still green flag here. Not sure what happened to Kyle Reynolds, but a big hit for him on the inside wall. 39 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 99, 11, 1, 79, 49. 21 of Waylon Bertram. He's back up to 6th place. Great job from the 21 of Waylon Bertram. 22 of Hunter Bertram, just a few cars behind. William Graham in the 3, just behind them. Or just between them, excuse me. Another ladybug has gotten inside my computer and is rubbing up against my fans. I can hear it.
Is that lucky? Is that like rubbing Buddha's belly?
No, that's just incredibly irritating.
Okay.
Because it's like, dang it, I have to take my computer apart to get the little rat out of there. $99, 11, 1, 76, 49, or 79, 49, excuse me. Top 5 still running on the bottom here. 22 on the 21 now, side by side, turn 3 and 4. 26 and the 77 on the high side, 3 and the 76 on the bottom. Excuse me for just a moment. Alright, I'm back. Hopefully that took care of the ladybug issue. Weird problem to have in the middle of a broadcast. 35 laps to
Right?
go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. What was that?
Oh, that is a weird problem to have.
No, the ladybug or whatever bug it is that was inside my computer case that I'm going to have to go and find later. Little SOBs. Dylan Oss still leading the way here. Nathan Emerson in the one just behind. 76 of James Jones starting to get up into the mix. 79 of Parker Stanrett also in 4th position. Side by side with the 76, 49 and the 3 behind them. A lot of action starting to come to light here. We start seeing some more towards the end of this race here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Jump down towards the middle of the field. Go down to Frank Skimmerhorn in the 54, trying to chase down the 22 and the 18 just ahead of him. 22 of Hunter Burcham runs right up to the top of the racetrack. Manages to get a great run off of turn 4. Trying to get past the 49 and the 76. 54 with some nose damage by the looks of it. Not sure why he hasn't had that repaired yet. His entire nose is caved in on that race car. 77 and the 18 around him. 26 and the 21. Falling back once again. Not sure what happened to them when I was stepping away. Try and take care of my little issue.
Your ladybug.
Yes. I can't help it. It's grinding against my fan. It's like, no, stop. Making noise, and it's irritating my feeble autistic mind. Shut up, it's a thing.
All right. I'll let you have it.
Aiden Law, the last car on the lead lap. He's down in 15th. Kyle Reynolds down 2. 87 of Chris Horton down pit road. Marquine Brewer out of the race. Dylan Ass still leading the way at the moment. David Justin right behind him. Nathan Emerson, Parker Stanrett, James Jones, and William Graham. Hunter Burcham, Jeff Herrick, Colin Cole, Brenton Horton, Nicholas Deal, Frank Skimmerhorn, Waylon Burcham, David Karen, and Aiden Law rounding out your field. Top 3 still racing pretty well together, all within a half car length of each other. 99, 11, and the 1. Really trying to break away from the field here. 99 and the 11 trying to break away from the 1 primarily of Nathan Emerson. Nathan being a very fast driver out here. Of course, I'm going to be slightly biased and root for both of my fearless teammates in the 99 of Dylan Ost and the 11 of David Justin. Hopefully these guys can pull out a great win here at Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Fearless Broadcasting Racing Team. Always a pleasure to be working with and racing with these guys. Always a good time. One of Nathan Emerson really starting to turn up the wick on the 11 of David Justin. 79 starting to put some pressure on as well. 3 and the 22 starting to work together a little bit better. 99 trying to help out the 11 by getting a little bit of distance ahead. Get some extra air off that race car. Physics are weird. If you have just enough of a gap between 2 cars in the draft, it'll be just that little bit faster. But of course, you got to really work at it to make that one happen. 17 of Aiden Law going to be the next car at least 1 lap down. Fortunate night for him in the 17 car of Aiden Law. Ran a good race in the top 5 for the early parts of the race and just unfortunately could not keep it going. 25 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway with the United States Online Racing Association, brought to you in part by Reaper Studios. This is Fearless Broadcasting, brought to you in part by the Fearless Setup Shop and the Fearless Racing Network. Puffy's Swag Shop, Goose's Rattlecan shop, Rock Bottom Racing, and our friends over at Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15, FEARLESS15 at checkout for 15% off your order. 99 of Dylan Ast running way up high. Not sure if he's trying to help the 11 get some clean air through the nose of that race car. 1 of Nathan Emerson still really trying to push that 11 through turns 1 and 2. 79 and the 3 getting right there with him. Big draft train going here at the moment. 10 of David Karen going to be the next car lap down. 1 with a nose up the inside. 79 looking up the same way. Everybody trying to keep their cars going here in the only direction that matters, of course, forward. Through turns 1 and 2 once again. 3 of... Who's the 3 again? William Graham.
Graham, yep.
I'm trying here. We've been live for an hour and a half, and I'm trying. 23 laps to go, 22 at the line. Everybody really starting to keep the pressure on as we start seeing a little bit of gap on the 1. 99 in the 11 pulling away just a little bit down the front stretch with a little bit of a run off of turn 4, losing it through turns 1 and 2 once again. Not sure if the game of leapfrog between these two drivers needs to start happening soon. If the 11 wants to go by the 99, see if the draft from that angle will work just that little bit better. Anything you'd like to add, Chris, as we come down towards 20 to go?
Yeah, I think we're going to start seeing some green flag pit stops here. I'm excited.
We
see where the shuffle happened.
We didn't have a lot of opportunity for green flag pit stops, but a lot of these guys throughout the last handful of cautions that we've had should be good through to the end of the race. So really, if anyone needs anything from a pit stop at this point, it's gonna really be fuel, unless you're these top 2 in Dylan Ast and David Justin for tires, because these guys are definitely starting to slow down just that little bit here. They're trying really hard to keep up with the pace of the cars behind. The question is, though, how much fuel do these guys have left to be able to hold them off? And also the question is, when does the caution come out within these last 19 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, or Echo Park, or whatever this place is called?
Yeah.
11 and the 99 sucking right up to each other. 1 of Nathan Emerson really shunting that 11, trying to get both of these guys up the road just that little bit faster. Nathan Emerson really trying to get the pressure on here through turns 3 and 4. 79 with a big slide off of turn 4. Managed to recover it. 1 trying to dip up out of the way, get that clean air through the race car. These cars are going to start getting quite hot here soon. You can tell by how some of these guys are trying to pull out of the way of the draft just that little bit, get some clean air into the radiators of these race cars as these guys are running well over 180 miles an hour. Don't want to blow up your cars out here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Both the 99 and the 11 and the 1 taking a little field trip down below the white line there for just a second. No harm, no foul, but again, everybody trying to keep it clean. Kyle Reynolds just up the road. 99 and the 11 both pulling down to the bottom of the racetrack. This is going to be their pit stop. Beautiful exits off of turn 2. Trying to keep up as much speed as possible. Little field trip into the grass for the 99. Got to make sure they slow it down in time. Looks like they did. Nathan Emerson in control of this race now. Not sure if anybody else needs to pit. If they do, they need to make it damn quick. Dylan Ast and David Justin still down pit road. They're just in their pit boxes now as they go a lap down. Nathan Emerson, Parker Stanrett, and Hunter Bertram, your new top 3. Nathan Emerson for the first time tonight, leading the way here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Good to be on board with a familiar name. Still nobody else trying to go down pit road. Aiden Law, David Karen, passing Dylan Ost and David Justin down pit road. Jeff Herrick, William Graham, and Frank Skimmerhorn down pit road. Not sure who else needs to or wants to come. Whoa, big slide from the 1. 22 might have helped him around a little bit there. 79 and the 76 staying there on the bottom. 22 running way up high. Waiting for the opportune moment to slide back down to the bottom of the racetrack in the group with everybody else. Jeff Herrick off pit road. Aiden Law, David Karen moving up to 9th and 10th. Nobody else in this pack at the moment going down pit road. Dylan Ost and William Graham starting to make up some time on these guys that are off the pit road now. David Justin as well, back up into the field, down in 12th position. Sorry, I'm running out of steam here. 12 laps to go.
I hear you.
I don't have any water in my room. I was like, I'm so dry. I'm like Patrick Star in the SpongeBob movie. Goofy, Goopers, yeah. Dies.
That's a very good analogy.
Well, I'm pretty good at doing the Patrick voice. I've been told I'm pretty good at it.
You are pretty good at it.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument. Raise his hand. Horseradish is not an instrument either. Puts hand down. And scene.
And scene. And cut.
10 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and a little bit of free voice acting for all of you playing at home. Dylan Ast and David Justin down 1 lap here in 11th and 12th, excuse me. I got too much crap to remember. I'm trying here, folks. Nathan Emerson still leading the way here. Parker Stanrett in the SpongeBob 79 in second place, really trying to make some magic happen on the bottom. 76 of James Jones, most improved car on track. He's up 15 positions since the start. Frank Skimmerhorn going another lap down here in the number 54. Still with a lot of nose damage on that race car. Not sure why he hasn't gotten that repaired any of the times he's been down the road, but he's still out there pretty strong despite being 2 laps down. He's still running. He's in 15th. Nothing to shake a stick at. Sometimes that's just what the car has to offer tonight. Turns 1 and 2 down the backstretch they go. 8 laps to go here. William Graham, the next car, going to go another lap down. Will we have a caution towards the end of this race is a better question. See who gets the wave around, or at least the lucky dog. It's going to be Aiden Law if we do have one. 7 laps to go. Time running out for all of these guys in this front pack. Parker Stanrett and James Jones need to start making some magic happen on the 1 of Nathan Emerson if they're going to make a pass here for the lead. 79 really aggressive here at the moment. Seen him be aggressive with the 21 of Waylon Burkham, who's currently the last car on the lead lap here. Let's see if he decides to go with the 79 on the high side, or the 76 on the high side, excuse me. They're both 70. They're both 70 cars. I gotta get the numbers down. 79, 76, and the 77, 2nd through 4th. I've got 3 cars that all start in 70, right with each other. I believe that is the 20 of Kyle Reynolds, just up the road as well. giving a little bit of an extra draft to the 1. That is the 49, excuse me, of Jeff Herrick, who's going to be the next car lap down. 77 going high. Got to be careful not to get too close to that 49 just ahead of him. Will the 79, 76, and the 22 try to go high to get past the 1 of Nathan Emerson? 4 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Coming to the closing laps of this race. Anything after this point will be overtime, I believe. Yes, 3 laps for caution.
You are right.
So anything after this point is overtime. Down the backstretch we go once again. 76 making way for the 22, almost dooring the 22. 26 of Nicholas Deal back up into the mix. Not sure where he came from, but he's back up into the top 5. Colin Cole in the 77 a little ways back. But still plenty of time here. 79 on the high side. 22 pushing the 1. Door to door with the 79 off of turn 2. 26-20. A lot of action starting to happen. Big wiggle from the 22. Manages to keep it straight. Oh, 79 gets sideways. 76 up into the wall. 77 takes out a couple cars. Still green flag at the moment. 2 laps to go. Nathan Emerson, Hunter Bertram, Nicholas Deal, Kyle Reynolds, top 4. Parker Stenrett in the 79. Parker Stenrett is still in 4th, excuse me. Not the 20 or the 17. Top 3 on your screen now. Nathan Emerson, Hunter Bertram, and Nicholas Deal. Parker Stenrett and James Jones a little bit behind in the 79, as you can see, behind the 20 and the 17. White flag is out, coming back no matter what here at Atlanta Motor Speedway with the United States Online Racing Association. Nathan Emerson under huge pressure from the 22 of Hunter Bertram. 26 of Nicholas Deal really pushing the hell out of him as well. 22 running up high. 26 going with him. Almost dooring the 1 off of turn 3. Doing it again off of turn 4. It's a drag race to the finish. 22 of Hunter Bertram wins here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, beating out Nathan Emerson by a nose. Nicholas Deal in 3rd. Parker Stenrett in 4th. James Jones in 5th. Brenton Horton in 6th. Colin Cole in 7th. And Waylon Bertram in 8th. Those are the last cars on the lead lap. Aiden Law, David Karen, Dylan Ast, David Justin, Jeff Herrick, Frank Skimmerhorn, William Graham, Kyle Reynolds, Chris Horton, and Markeen Brewer. What a race.
Wow.
My voice is sore now. That was fun. That was a great watch.
Yes, it was.
Let's see if we can get Hunter Bertram up in here now as he starts burning it down. Hunter Bertram, this is Pat Wilkinson and Chris Lindsay up in the booth. You got us.
What's up, boys?
What's
Hunter,
up, man?
Congratulations on a great win here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Talk us through that last lap.
Well, first, I was going to say, I thought I'd never talk to y'all again, man. My luck has just been terrible to start the season, so just to get that win feels good. I thought I don't know what lap it was, but whenever Nathan kind of got loose off 2, I thought my race was done. I fell back to 6, and oh, man, the car I said was just a rocket ship tonight, and I'm just able to get back up to 2nd, and I knew I was in the catbird seat, and I just pulled out on Nathan, just side driving him, and was able to get the win, so it feels great.
Chris, is there anything you'd like to add?
No, sir. Congratulations, Hunter, on your P1, buddy. Good job.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you, boys.
Oh, there we go. I was about to say, wait, did my Discord crash? Why did my Discord crash? Why now?
All of a sudden?
We're good. Let's get Nathan Emerson up in here now in the number 1. Nathan Emerson, this is Pat Wilkinson and Chris Lindsay up in the booth. You got us.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Nathan, you lost out just at the line by 56/100ths of a second. Talk us through that. What kind of happened there through the start-finish straight that you might have done a little bit differently to have won it tonight?
Honestly, it worked out. We wanted it to. Me and Hunter were coming to the line right there, and I think it was with 2 to go. We were like, hey, as long as one of us wins, then we'll be good for the team point standing. So we were just we knew one of us would win, and we're talking about not making a move until we could guarantee that. So, I mean, like for my position, I couldn't really do anything differently leading the race, because there's really not much you can do. I can't really get a draft on anybody and try and, pull ahead. And Hunter was able to do that. So he was able to pull it out and get a win, but it was still overall a good point day. So you can't be too upset about that.
Chris?
No, sir. Congratulations, Nate, on your P2. What do you recommend for defensive driving? How do you defensive drive?
I mean, it's hard, especially here at Atlanta. It's a little easier at Daytona and Talladega, but it's all about just knowing where the momentum is and trying to just be kind of quick on your toes about blocking and getting up and blocking the lane that is going to have the momentum. So obviously, I mean, I knew that Hunter was going to go to the top side, but there just really wasn't anything I could do because he was right on my bumper throughout the whole time, and he just had so much momentum. If I would have tried to block there, then I would have just wrecked us both, So, but just for, typical racing, how it normally goes is you really just got to be thinking about where everybody's trying to go and what lane is faster and positioning yourself to where you can always be in the front of whatever lane has kind of the most momentum at that time. So that's really what I try to look for.
All right. Thanks, buddy. And congratulations on that P2.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys for putting us on tonight.
Yes, sir.
Always. Thank you. Let's see if we can get Nicholas Deal up in here now. Don't see him.
He is not in here.
Oh. Well, ain't that just a shame? Well, I guess he doesn't want an interview tonight. I guess that's fine. Well, Chris, thanks for joining us up in the booth here at Fearless Broadcasting once again. Always a pleasure to be working with you.
And the same with you, buddy. I always have fun doing this. Thank you.
Thank you as well. Always a pleasure to be working with you guys here at USORA, the United States Online Racing Association. My name's Pat Wilkinson, alongside Chris Lindsay. This has been Fearless Broadcasting, brought to you in part by Rock Bottom Racing, the Fearless Setup Shop, Puffy's Swag Shop, Goose's Rattlecan Shop, and our friends over at Premier Racing Setups. Use code FEARLESS15, FEARLESS15 at checkout for 15% off your orders. United States Online Racing Association, brought to you in part by Reaper Studios as well. Chris, it's been another fantastic hour and almost 2 hours now, here with you once again on a beautiful Thursday night. Thanks for joining me up in the booth, as always.
Absolutely, sir. And thank you for everything that you and Fearless and everybody over at Fearless Broadcasting do for you, Sora. We're very appreciative of you guys.
We're always happy to come along and have some shenanigans with you guys. You always put on quite the fun show for us. And for all the viewers at home, we thank you all for another great night of racing here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. My name's Pat Wilkinson, up in the booth. This has been Fearless Broadcasting with the United States Online Racing Association here at Echo Park/Atlanta Motor Speedway. And until next time, goodbye, farewell, and amen.
Premier Racing Setups is the longest running setup shop on iRacing. Our monthly subscription options start as low as $20 a month. We offer setups for dirt oval, asphalt oval, and road racing, covering a wide range of cars and skill levels. Built and tested by top-tier sim racers, this isn't just a business, it's a community of competitive drivers. If you want to better your iRacing experience, head over to PremierRacingSetups.com today. And remember, if you don't get one, you're going to chase one.
This isn't just another sim race, this isn't just another online league, and this isn't just another trophy on a shelf. This is the Charity Cup Series.
Drivers choose the charity. Talent chooses the winner. The culture is strong, but the competition is stronger. Most events focus on just one cause, not here. Each driver selects a charity to race for, leaving dozens of causes in contention as drivers fight for a place in the top 5.
Think you've got what it takes to join the Charity Cup Series? Find a cause you believe in and buckle up. This is more than your everyday sim racing experience. This is the Charity Cup Series.
This
Real quick, people stop the real quick cut. Double check the steering wheel.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
All out there. Nice and smooth. Let's get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
Too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
He knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
GC Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.